this video, I just want to discuss about Ramsar wetland sites, the significance. What are Ramsar sites? Why this name Ramsar? Ramsar is related to wetlands, and this is called Ramsar Convention.Wetlands of international importance. A meeting in 1971 was held in Iran. The place was called Ramsar, and this convention happened there. That's why the name Ramsar came into existence. And this Ramsar Convention came into effect from 1975. And the purpose of this Ramsar site recognition is to mainly protect the wetlands available all over the world. And if you look at the international important wetlands, UK has got a maximum number of 175 wetlands recognized as Ramsar sites, and Mexico followed by 142, and India we have almost like 75 wetlands, and we had only 49 or 50 very recently, and the last year or so we have added many more, and now we have 75 wetlands across the country recognized as the Ramsar sites. And coming to the Ramsar wetlands, we need to know what are wetlands. Wetlands are nothing but a very unique, very rare. These are all marsh areas and could be like freshwater or brackish water, or sometimes marine sources also. And these wetlands can be natural, or sometimes even they can be artificial. And the depth is an important criteria, and depth should not be more than 6 meters in these wetlands during low tide. So these are the criteria by which the wetland is classified. And what is Ramsar site? It is not a kind of, we don't get any grant from any world body for maintaining or managing these wetlands. Rather, it is only a recognition. It is a certificate, like an ISO certification, and this is a certification given for wetlands. And this Ramsar tag, once it is given to a particular wetland, and the advantage is like the government authorities can protect this wetlands seriously, because the encroachments or industrial pollution or whatever it may be. So we should be able to, it gives a label that water body needs to be protected. And to get this wetland recognition certification, there are some 9 criteria have been evolved as per the Ramsar Convention. So let's see what are they. And these criteria are decided based on the wetland uniqueness, or sometimes due to biodiversity, or sometimes due to water birds available in that region, in that system, or sometimes fishes, and also the other taxa available in that region. So based on these things, there are 9 criteria by which these wetlands are classified. The first and foremost thing is like the uniqueness of the wetland, and we have to classify this under this rare and very unique. Based on that can be classified as Ramsar site. And the second one is based on biodiversity. It means like sometimes the ecosystem will be, ecosystem means the water bodies or the animals and plants living in that area. And if it is vulnerable, or sometimes it could be endangered, and critical species are available in that wetland, then also it can be called as Ramsar site. We can propose such ecosystem for Ramsar site recognition. And similarly, the supports the population of a plant and animal for the beautiful biodiversity. So if we can classify certain water bodies on these parameters, then also it can be classified biodiversity. It can be classified as wetland. And also the life cycle. For example, a life cycle of a plant or animal, if it is in a critical state, if the particular ecosystem supports, so that also can be recognized as Ramsar site. And the next category is based on water birds. This is very important, and it is understood like India, for example, more than 71% of the migratory birds take India as their stopover site. So most of the wetlands accommodate or help the migratory birds in India. So that is one of the reasons why we are getting or we need to convert many of our wetlands into Ramsar sites. And as far as the water birds are concerned, if ecosystem accommodates or supports more than 20,000 species of birds, so that is one category. Or sometimes one particular species, 1% of the bird's individual bird is accommodated in a particular ecosystem, that also can be comes under Ramsar sites. And as far as fisheries is concerned, the particular ecosystem should support a significant proportion of the indigenous fish. Then that can be promoted as Ramsar site. And yes, ecosystem which supports for breeding of fishes, or may help as a spawning ground. They supply a lot of nutrition for the nursery rearing of the particular fishes. And then also that ecosystem can be branded as a Ramsar site. And the last category is based on other taxa, apart from non-avian animals, also can be accommodated under this Ramsar sites. So this is about the 9 criteria by which we can put a proposal to the international body for recognizing a particular ecosystem as a Ramsar site. So this, as I have mentioned you, gives a lot of advantages. It gives a label that this area need to be protected. And how this protection has to be taken place, and this has to be done with the help of the population, because all these ecosystem will be juxtaposed by society, and we need to bring in the society into play in such areas. The society should be involved fully, and if possible, sometimes their livelihood opportunities can be developed in that area in terms of aquaculture, in terms of tourism, and all those things without affecting the ecosystem. So this is what I just want to discuss in this particular video about Ramsar site recognition of internationally important wetlands. So India has got a lot of wetlands yet to be included under wetlands, and let's be aware these wetlands in our country, in our state, need to be protected. Thank you.